You're looking live at Washington. It has been 34 days since the U.S. government shut down. And if the standoff goes on much longer, by Wednesday, it will become the longest shutdown in the country's history. The Trump administration faced a court-ordered deadline today for a benefit program that feeds tens of millions of Americans. It's the latest showdown caused by this lengthy political impasse. And the CBC's Willie Lowry joins us now from Washington with more on the story. So, Willie, what's the latest on this funding deadline?
So, Andrew, the Trump administration is going to draw on funds from an emergency reserve to at least partially fund the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also referred to as SNAPs, but most commonly referred to as food stamps, and it's going to fund it through November. In a court filing just a short while ago, the Justice Department said that it would, quote, fulfill its obligation to expend money from the U.S. Department of Agriculture's emergency account. We understand there to be about $5 billion in that account. Now, this was all in response to a federal judge in Massachusetts request that the administration continue to fund this program known as SNAPs. Some 42 million Americans rely on the program. That's about 1 in every 8 American. Now, in a second court filing, the administration said that the reserve funds would cover roughly 50% of eligible households. So, Andrew, that means at least some Americans will likely go hungry or struggle to put food on the table this month.
Yeah, these are serious times. Willie, the politics of the U.S. government shutdowns always seem to be about the pain threshold and how long the Trump administration or the Democrats can take it. This shutdown is now 34 days old. Is there any sign that it could end soon?
Not really. Both sides appear more dug in than ever. And as you referenced just earlier, it's very likely that this will become the longest shutdown in U.S. history. As you mentioned, there's usually a pain threshold that dictates whether a shutdown will continue. At this point, both Republicans and Democrats seem willing to tolerate that pain. Historically, though, it is usually the ruling party, the party in power, that kind of blinks first and that is blamed for the shutdown. That is beginning to happen, but the polls suggest it's not an overwhelming amount at the moment. Now, in an interview with CBS over the weekend, President Donald Trump was adamant that it's up to the Democrats to end the shutdown. Take a listen.
I'm not going to do it by being extorted by the Democrats who have lost their way.
Sounds like it's not going to get solved, the shutdown.
It's going to get solved, yeah. Oh, it's going to get solved.
How?
We'll get it solved. Eventually, they're going to have to vote.
You're saying the Democrats will capitulate?
I think they have to. And if they don't vote, that's their problem.
Now, Trump has floated ending the filibuster as a way of opening the government, but his own party has so far rejected that idea. Lawmakers use filibusters as a way of blocking legislation, and it requires a 60-vote threshold in the Senate to break, which, Andrew, clearly in this divided government can be hard to achieve.
Willie, thank you. The CBC's Willie Lowry live in Washington.